Hello, everybody. Dante's Game Room back for my favorite day of the week, a lunar unboxing, because there's nothing better than a big box of comics. But I thought I'd start off because recently, as out of nowhere, I've been doing more videos every day, so my channel's growing. I don't have that many subscribers. It's like 369 or something like that. It's been fluctuating from like 369 to 370 something, but as it has been growing here recently, been getting a lot of troll comments and stuff like that. And some crazy guy thinks he was Jesus. It's the only comment I removed because obviously it's a mental illness and I don't want him to be harassed by other people. I actually feel sympathy for the poor guy if he really thinks he's the Alpha and Omega. I'm not going to mention his channel name or anything like that. Like I said, it's the only comment. The only comments I'll remove is to protect people that might have mental illness or clearly something's not right. But I wish him all the best. And I hope he gets help if he needs it, or I'm sure he does, but I feel for anybody that struggles with reality. But then I actually got a troll comment that the guy made my day. I'll be honest with you, because and at first I didn't know how to answer to it. I have an answer to it because I'm not going to reply to it just in case it is just a nasty troll comment. But because when you're a professional wrestler, you get juice, and that's code for blood. It's when you gig yourself. This is a little kayfabe terminology for people that aren't wrestlers. It's what we use. So we gig ourselves or blade, when we get hit with a steel chair or something like that, to make the illusion that it's the damage or caused blood or it was such a bad shot. So I didn't know, and I was like, he's clearly talking about, because it was something like the profile picture. Like, why did you stop? And this is what confused me at first. Why did you post a profile picture before you started juicing? And I was like, I was already blading and gigging by then. Like, we use thin razor blades. It's not a lot of, and we know how to cut ourselves now instead of like dusty roads or like the older guys, they went straight up and down, whatever, But if you do it in certain places and certain ways, and you don't have to take a big gash to create a lot of blood, especially if you take a little aspirin before a match, which I don't do that anyway. I have naturally thin blood, and I dye my hair blonde so it appears better, so I don't have to gig myself that bad or blade myself to just be like covered in blood. But then I realized he's talking about steroids. Like, he's assuming that I take steroids. I'm actually completely straight edge. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. When I was younger, I did. And I felt no benefit from it. Even the cannabis, when a doctor recommended cannabis for me, I felt demotivated, and it's just not for me. I don't have anything against anybody that does that stuff. But for me, I think I'm better, healthier, and mentally sound without doing any drugs. At all. Like, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do cannabis, I don't do any drugs, and I certainly wouldn't be putting steroids in my old ass body trying to make my heart explode. I've never taken a steroid in my life. I have something called the Hercules gene or something. That's what my grandma told me when my grandfather also had it, and it has something to do with how my myostatin in my body works. So like, I actually, when I go to the gym, I only work out for 5 minutes, and I only use dumbbells. Like, all my other workout is like wrestling, throwing around like 300-400 pound guys, and running, mostly cardio. People don't realize that wrestling's mostly cardio. But I've never done steroid in my life, nor would I ever do a steroid. I think they're horrible. All the side effects are nasty. I believe steroids had a great thing to do, not only with CTE, but with the whole Benoit thing. I think steroids, and whether you want, it doesn't necessarily have to be road rage. It's just when you affect the chemicals in your brain and your body, bad things freaking happen. Like, there's no way around it. You're affecting the natural chemistry of your body. Even if you're addicted to stuff like caffeine, when you feel that need, like, oh, I need that coffee to get started or get my day done. I'm not judging you at all, but if you never started taking that coffee, you wouldn't have needed it. It's just another addiction. Like, I love soda, and I drank soda for years. And I'll show you what I drink now. And nothing's completely safe or nothing's completely good. But this is diet caffeine-free Coke. To cut out the caffeine and to cut out the sugar. Now the trade-off, like I said, with steroids, and they might make your body look great, but they affect your mental aspect and stuff like that. And do horrible other things to your skin, possibly, to your natural testosterone development. But here, 0 calories. It's a dark soda. You can also get root beer. It doesn't have any caffeine in it, and if you get root beer 0, there's no sugar in it. However, the false sugar that they do in it as a sweetener, it's been proven, to my knowledge, and I'm not saying this is a fact, but I've heard this from doctors and several other people, that it can cause cancer. So my trade-off of to have abs and try to be healthy and not affect my heart because I'm old. I might look young, but I'm old. I'm a grandpa. Like, I'm not going to say my specific age because I am a professional wrestler. I don't want people booking me because they're afraid that, Jesus, that guy's that old. You know, because it would shock you if you found out how old I really am. But put it this way. I've been wrestling for 30 years. Do the math. I've actually been wrestling for 29 years. Next year will be my 30th year as a professional wrestler. Do the math. I'm old. I'm not going to take what little bit of longevity I have left, even if I'd rather go out naturally than ever endanger my children's time with me or my grandchildren's time with me that they have left, because I want to look good for a camera. I've looked out with the jaw genetically, and that's about it. But I didn't respond to that person because I realized he's talking about, like, me being... And get your eyes checked. Like, I'm not in that good a shape. Like, sure, my arms might be big or whatever, or might be bigger than yours, but I am in no way somebody that looks like somebody that's on steroids. Like, I'm a middle-aged man who takes care of themselves. And if you don't do drugs and you eat healthy, like chicken, and you try to stay away from a lot of carbs, and you don't drink fattening a bunch of sodas, and you know you walk your dog 12 times a day, and you know you're gonna look better than the average person that eats McDonald's every day and doesn't work out at all, even though I only work out for like 5 minutes a day at Anytime Fitness. So if you ever want to come work out with me, that's my place. But yeah, no, steroids are bad. I don't recommend anybody do steroids. I don't judge you if you do, and if you do as much as you want. It ain't my life. I'm that type of person. I don't look down at you. I have friends that are addicted to drugs. I have friends that are on steroids. That doesn't judge my opinion of you as a person. If you're a good person, you're a good person. So, take a sip. Like, and I grew up, my whole family, like, you know, everybody has their own thing. And that's what, you know, how I personally look at it. I look at drug addiction as a, you know, some people can use it to help them, and some people it can only, like, destroy their lives. But not everybody that takes drugs destroys their lives. And not everybody, you know, usually if somebody does destroy their lives with drugs, it's because of another underlying mental illness. And I'm one of these people that believe that everybody suffers from some type of mental illness in one way or another, whether they realize it or not, or if it's even, like, noticeable. Like, I suffer from things. I'm not going to sit out here and tell all my personal things, but I'm very lucky to have a minimum amount. Like, I'm OCD. Like, I suffer from OCD. That's one thing I'll discuss. So, like, I write a lot, and I do lists a lot. Like, I always organize stuff and inventory things, and Like my gear bag has to be a certain way. I've never gotten a speeding ticket. I've driven a car for 40 years and I've never gotten a speeding ticket. I've never gotten a citation for anything because I have to go out of my way to like obey. Like if something's the law or something's right, like it's like not a question for me. I cannot go against it. Like it's just you just don't do things you're not supposed to do. Like like it's like I don't understand like what the problem is. Like I've never gotten a speeding ticket. I've driven for 40 years. So like lucky me, I guess. But I'm OCD too, and that's why. But to that guy that accused me of being on steroids, thank you. It was very flattering. I appreciate it, but I think you should get your eyes checked, or have a better understanding of what steroids do to your body, because they do make you look older as one of the side effects. And I am very old, and I don't look my age. That should give you some pause for thought right there. I know 20-year-olds that are on steroids that look like they're my real age. Don't do steroids. It's bad, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? So that's my public service announcement for today. But I've already been talking for 10 minutes about stuff about me and my feelings, but I was flattered that you thought I could possibly be on steroids, but I do think you need your eyes checked. Because I'm not. Nor would I ever be. In fact, I don't do any drugs at all. I'm completely straight edge. And like I said, if you do, you do. Oh well. I wish nothing but the best for anybody, so. So, it's Luna Day, like I said. So, I'm going to try to go through these the best I can. I pulled some of them out because I know I've been doing a lot of, like the same stuff, like, because there's, like, multiple, covers, but I couldn't get all of them because, you know, it's a comic book story. I don't want to be here, you know, pulling like copies of covers all day, and if it's just another copy, I'll show you if it's damaged or not and just move on real quick. But it's not as big as an order as last week, but it's an order, so I figured I'd go through it with you. First up, we got the Walking Dead Deluxe. And I haven't had any problems with Luna. It's a copy. Sorry. Right away. But these comic books, they're packed really well. They come out really well. Rick and Morty, number 3. Rick and Morty versus the universe. They're always versing something. This is an alternate cover. Number 3, versus the universe. And like, I need to get the new like, for some reason they're coming out with all like the cartoons of the cartoons that me and my younger brother used to watch together. So I've, like, for nostalgia purposes, I've been having to go back and get them. But this is Biker Mice from Mars number 4, like Captain Planet, Biker Mice from Mars, the Moon Mesa, stuff like that. This is Steak presents Jeremy. That, hey, whoa, sorry. Honey, you can come in if you want, but you can't play that because I don't want any copyrighted stuff on the video. But I downloaded that new video game for you. If you want to play your video game, and you can introduce yourself if you want. But it's Horizon Forbidden West. It's all ready. Let me just turn it down so there's no copyrighted stuff on there for you. For me. And here's your controller, sweetheart. And I'll try to make the video quick so you can turn it back up. Right. Sorry, that was my wife. I just got our new video game. It's Horizon Forbidden West for the PlayStation 5. And it took forever to download. And I started making a video and then it was finished. So she came back to play it. And I don't want to delay her any longer. It's been downloading for like an hour. But This is stake number 1. I know this is probably boring for her. It's another copy. I tried to get as many copies as I could, like taken out, so I didn't have to do that. You show you the same copies over and over again. And then we got another Biker Mice from Mars variant cover. Because when you get variant covers and you get copies for your store to sell, like, there's just a lot of the same. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Then we got Viking Moon. This is 1 of 5. This looked really cool to me, so I was like, I'm gonna pick that up. And it's from Joe Pruitt, and that's going to be for one of my series, the number 1s. I've been reviewing number 1s. Past couple days I haven't, because I've been in and out of the hospital again. I've been dealing with pneumonia for, it feels like, a month now. It just hasn't cleared up. So, and I have, I have all these businesses and stuff like that, and I obviously can't wrestle with pneumonia, so I've been working at my comic book store. I've been taking on more commissions, and I've been working on my comic books when I am out of the hospital. And then I'm trying to spend time with my family too. And then I also train wrestlers. So a couple of guys I've been helping out recently, just like Shotgun Almond, JC Extreme, and Sinister and stuff like that. Great guys. I enjoy helping out and learning the business. And I got a wrestling ring course in my backyard. And they have a show coming up on September 21st, and I'm going to be there for their show, show them support, and I think I might be doing some October 12th for their federation, as long as I'm being able to breathe, because I don't want to, if I can't be 100% in the ring, I don't want to, I feel like I'm stealing the fans' money, or, I can't give it my all, so I want to be 100%, because I do a lot of flippy stuff, even at my age. Mark Spears, Monsters. And when you can't breathe, you have no cardio. And what number is this? Not sure. Chapter 7. So, Mark Spears, I really enjoy his artwork. It's another copy. It's not damaged or anything, so I'll just pass by it. This is an alternative cover for it, though. The Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow. I got another copy of it. I enjoyed those covers, and like I said, I tried to get all the copies I could out, but I couldn't get them all. Escape number 2. And then we got Absolute Superman number 3. These are the second printings. It seems to be really popular, so I want to make sure if people miss the first, runs, I want to make sure that they could get it and read it. And I gotta hurry up because I'm running out of time. Endless Night, number 4. It's a cool cover. I like that cover. Another Mark Spears. Oh, Monsters 7, Halloween cover. A tribute homage. Probably got another. Yeah. Sorry, I tried to get them, but there was just so many. Silverhawks 8. I love this cover, so I had to get this cover. New History of the DC Universe number 3, but it's a wraparound cover. Look at all these characters. Look at all the hard work that artist put into it. I guess it's Mark Waid and Jurgens and Maniki, Repman, Khalees, and Baron. Got Dr. Manhattan. There's no way I'm going to be able to not talk about these. Sorry about my dog Whiskey. He's just protecting the house. Yeah, but there's just so many awesome characters on here. Got Guy Gardner on the back. Let's go. All kinds of. Trying to think, there's just so much going on here. So much going on here. Now, like I said, it's an awesome wraparound cover. I also got this one. It's a nice thick book too. And then we got Immortal Legend Batman. And I believe that's another. No, this is issue 2. I try to get all the number 1s just so I can read them, review them, and tell the people in the store, cause if they don't know about it, whether it might, because I get to know my customers, whether it might be something they enjoy or not, or like, don't waste your money on that. It's not going to be your bag. DC Comics 111. I had to get this cover. Look at this cover. Such a beautiful cover. Bane right there. Joker. Ivy. And I got this cover as well. Then we got Absolute Superman number 9. Second printing as well. These are all going to be second printings. Absolute Batman number 8. And I've been reading Batman, Absolute Batman, but I haven't been reading the Superman ones. As soon as I get them in, they're out. So, I gotta find a way to read all these before they're sold. Or get some for my personal collection. Absolute Superman number 6. Sorry about the reflection too, but I got an overhead light and I got my window open for my cat. He likes to look outside and I can't say no to him. Like I said, he's 23 years old. It's like 120 something cat years. So if he wants to look out the window, whether I'm making a video or not, he's looking out the window. Sorry guys. And he won't leave my room. And you know, that's cool too, because I need him as much as he needs me, or both, you know. And this is Superman number 5, Absolute Superman, second printing, of course. Some of these might be like third printings now that I think about it. Number 4, I'll have to look on the catalog. And then number 1, oh wow. I could read number 1. It's going to be old and everybody already knows it's like out for 10 months, but maybe I'm going to review this because it's new to me. I can review old number 1s too, right? And then we got Superman number 30, and this is Williamson, Mora, and Sanchez. I started getting Superman stuff too, even from a comic book store, because of Fanboy Prime. He's a huge Superman fan, so I was like, man. And I went out a couple weeks ago and I got these autograph like comic books, like from Philip Kennedy Johnson. That's the new Book of L. I was like, I'll get a couple signed for Fanboy Prime and I'll send it to him, because I've sent him some comic books before, and I think it was like a signature. I didn't know he didn't like signatures. So I was like, oh man, and I just found out after I got all these books signed, I was going to send to him. He has a show every Saturday with his wife, Lady Prime, and they were talking, and it just came up randomly. He was like, I'm not really into signatures. I don't like signatures. And I was like, man, I just got you a Superman book signed. I was going to send you yeah, I mean, if he still wants it, I haven't got to talk to him about it, I'll send it to him. But if he's not into it, he's not into it. And I'll send him one that's not signed if he doesn't have it. Or something like that. Superman number 30. Really cool cover. I liked it. And then we got Superman number 30, another cover. Like I said, I wouldn't even be buying all these different Superman books if it wasn't for him showing me how much he loved it. I was like, just because I'm more of a Batman man, but and he teases me about Batman's a villain. He's not really a superhero, and which I can't argue with him with some things, because Batman's kind of broken emotionally in some ways, and you know. Well, now with the new, I reviewed that. You saw my review if you've seen it. So I was kind of taken aback by Batman's new softer side. I'm like, that's not Batman. He's supposed to be emotionally stunted, like me. That's how I relate to it. Then I got Escape number 1. This is actually, I think, the second printing. I missed the first one somehow. Actually, I ordered the first one, but they sold out of it before I could get it. And I'm going to have to hurry up these. I'm running out of things, but my wife wants to play with the sound, I'm sure. It's a beautiful looking game. It really is. G.I. Joe number 9. I think this is a second printing too. Oh, Hyde Street. Look at this art for Hyde Street. I'm loving the artwork for Hyde Street. It reminds me of like Spawn, Capullo, mixed with I see so many different inspirations for that the art style in so many of the books that I like literally try to like, is that David Finch? Is that Capullo? Is that Jay Lee? And this is Hyde number 9. Oh man, that's so tempting not to cut out those glasses. So tempting. I don't know. That's my OCD. I would just like I would want to wear those. Mr. X-Ray and I Tyrant, and this is number 3. Lazarus the Fallen, number 4. See, now you're getting to the ones that I was able to pull out so many of the copies. I just guess I didn't go far enough. Battle Beast number 3. What are you guys thinking about this comic book? See, I didn't know that much about the Invincible universe before. Like, my first introduction to Battle Beast was in the Prime series for the cartoon. I was like, it's a pretty cool looking character. So I was like, I gotta pick up this stuff. And they got Battle Beast number 3, and I can like understand his mission. One to die with honor. Battle Beast number 2. I got these for anybody that missed the second one. Battle Beast number 2. So I think like I have like all the way up to 5 now. Battle Beast number 1. Monstrous number 60. Wow. It's my kind of book. News from the Fallout number 4. And let me know, guys, if you've been reading any of these books, what you like, what you don't like. I'm all about, hearing other people's opinions. And maybe looking at something a different way. News from the Fallout. I'm going to assume this is number 4 as well. Yeah, it's number 4 as well. Here, I did that kind of quick because there's cool artwork in the Mushroom Cloud. Then we got Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx, number 5. My copies of 4 for some reason got canceled. I guess they sold out too. But I have 4 in my personal collection, I'm sure. If not, I want to go back and buy it because it's a Spawn title. I like to collect all Spawn titles, whether they're good or bad. Todd McFarlane's got me. He's got me by the feels. But look at this cover. Look how beautiful this is. To me, I'm loving it. Number 5. Then we got some more Viking Moon, number 1, alternate cover. I really like this cover. Viking Moon, number 1. And then we got Space Ghost, number 3. That is such a cool profile picture. Kind of reminds me of like Judge Dredd. Don't know why. Just do. As Penny's boyfriend would say. And then we got Silverhawks, number 8. This was like more from when I was younger. New coming out. But there you go. That's the last one. Thanks for joining me. That's my lunar unboxing for this week. Till next week, don't forget to like and subscribe. And to that that person that thought I was on steroids, I can't help but to say how flattered I am. But please, go get your eyes checked. Dante's Gamer out. Bye-bye.